What's good, y'all? Good evening. Good evening. How y'all doing? Real quick, let me set this up. Comment ready for an invite or for an invitation. Yeah, comment ready. Comment ready. What's good, y'all? To free training. Check. I gotta set this up. Let me know if y'all getting the link. All right. Let me know if you got the link. Comment ready for an invitation of free training. All right. Boom. Set that. Pin the comment. Got it. Dope, dope, dope. Glad to hear that. Okay. Babies are sleeping, so my voice got to be sort of low. This Thursday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I'm going to be hosting a free training. When you comment ready, you're going to get a link for an invitation as I will be teaching you how to fix your credit, build your credit, structure an LLC the right way so that you can get access to over 100K in funding. Okay, the goal is to leverage our credit, not just to have good credit and brag to our friends and family members about how well we are financially, even though we don't fully understand how to use it. So this training is going to be completely free. You can share the link with your loved ones, your friends, anyone you think will be interested in the information that I'm going to be sharing, because it's going to be empowering to you and to them as well. This is yeah, this is a topic that a lot of the people in our community tend to, or people in our community are still like becoming aware to. They might not fully understand credit and how it impacts their financial well-being. They know how it adversely impacts it because if they have a bad credit score, they know like, oh yeah, ultimately you're gonna pay more in interest rates for an auto loan, for a mortgage, for anything that you're financing. But they don't know the other side of it, of not just, oh, you have a good credit score and that will help you with lowering interest rates and your payments and all that, but also getting access to funding and what lenders are looking for. It's not just the actual score itself that they care about, they also care about the profile. And the strength of your profile is more important than the score itself. So somebody with a 700 score with a strong profile versus somebody with a high credit score but a weak profile, they don't really care about that. I've had people with 700 credit scores that get denied for funding because they don't have enough history and they don't understand, like, you know why that is so important to lenders. But when you break it down, it makes a lot of sense, right? If you're somebody who's had a lot of you know history with paying things on time, you're considered more favorable than somebody who just perhaps just started paying things on time. Maybe like you graduated college and you had your first auto loan and you've only had it for maybe a year, compared to somebody who you know has had an auto loan, paid it completely in full. Then they've had multiple credit cards in their past and obviously been able to pay those off and increase the limits over time. Like, those people are considered more financially um, responsible than people who are just getting their skin in the game. So I'm going to be breaking that down in a nutshell, and you will see how you can pretty much take this information and do whatever you want to do with it. A lot of people want to start businesses, right? So if you're not from wealth and you don't have, inheritance, you don't have anyone who passed money down to you, but you want to understand how you can use the bank's money to grow your business and, you know, pretty much get unlimited capital, right? So because they understand that credit is the instrument that you're going to use to grow your business, and you're somebody who has everything set in the right place, you will be able to use that money and grow your business. It's essentially going to be almost like, the banks are investing in your business than you looking for um, kind of like an investor to lend you money so you can grow your own business. So you're pretty much using the bank's money um, via your own personal credit score. And also, I'm going to be talking about, different businesses that people kind of get into, like things like, Airbnb, um, or car rental, things like that. People could get into pretty low risk because they're using credit to pretty much fund that. So not a lot of overhead, and yeah, no, pretty much very little money out of your pocket to start these types of endeavors. So definitely want to check this training out. Another thing I'm going to touch upon is, different ways to like build your credit. If you don't have, you know, enough primary accounts on your credit report, I'm going to share a lot of credit builder services that I recommend for people to start adding, depending on, whether you're in the phase and the journey of fixing your credit. You still want to kind of pay attention to certain factors on your profile where you're going to add primary accounts. So once your credit does get repaired, now you are in a good position to, you know, get funding. So, some people are fixing their credit, they're losing a lot of accounts because those accounts are considered, negative. They have, collections, repossessions, late payments. So they're trying to remove those accounts, that information. And once you remove that, you're almost starting with a blank canvas. Now, what do you do with that? You want to start adding accounts. You want to add primary accounts, things that will be building your credit. So I'm going to give a few guidance on that, and some of the credit builder services that I recommend. Another thing that I'm going to give away is pretty much information that differs from personal to business. So, when it comes to personal funding, like, you're trying to get a personal credit card with a high limit, that's a different way of filling out that application than when it comes to like a business application. So the personal application, they're going to ask you more personal information, right? Like what's your income? How long have you been working in this company? What's your current residence? How long have you been living there? And then you have the business one, which is going to ask you more business related questions like, hello, what's the training for? The training is going to be for how to fix your credit, build your credit, structure an LLC, and then get access to funding, personal or business. So if you comment ready, you're going to get a link, and in that link, you'll be able to register for the training, and it's completely free. And yeah, it's going to be on Thursday, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Okay, so going back to how to fill out a business credit card application, and how it differs from personal. So yeah, the business is going to be questions about what's your business address. So you don't want to put your personal home address on there. You're very welcome. Your personal home address on there because that's going to be considered a red flag. So yeah, you want to get a business address. It's going to ask you for your business phone number. You don't want to duplicate your personal with the business because then that's another red flag. So that's something you want to take care of. It's going to ask you questions about business email. The same thing. You don't want to duplicate your personal email for your business email because that's another red flag. So when it comes to your business and you, the person, there has to be a clear line between the two. And when it comes to funding, that line has to be drawn. And that's how you create the credibility and you're able to apply for the, business credit card, business loan, business auto loan, and then you get approved because now they understand like, okay, limited liability company is separate from the owner vis-a-vis who you are, and you get approved for the funding. So yeah, I'm going to be talking about all that information. It's going to be very important, and I think more people should know about it because we're coming into an age where everyone just needs to be more financially savvy because the more you know, the better. America is really a country for the business owners. You can still be a worker. You can, work for a company, which is great, get all the benefits for working for a company. I'm completely for that. I think companies who provide their employees with all these perks are great. And if you're somebody who loves your career, definitely keep it, enjoy it, create the lasting relationships and bonds that you have. But the other thing that I would always advise for people is to have something on the side for themselves that they're creating, just in case things don't go the way you expect them to go. And now you have something that you've been saving up for, something that you've been building. It's like your own garden, right? You can go to the grocery store and get food and everything, which is great. I'm all 100% for that. But then again, you can have your own garden where you're planting your own food and everything. So in case the grocery store gets shut down, God forbid, you have your own garden and you know how to plant and grow your own food. And yeah, you can keep feeding yourself until the grocery store reopens again, and then you can go back shopping and you can take a step back from planting and growing your own food. So that's pretty much the analogy that I'm going to use for that. But yeah, wanted to do this quick live. Share this link with anyone, like I mentioned, that you receive. Invite them to the training. It's going to be this Thursday, and I'm going to be doing this every week, every Thursday at 8, just so I can be able to spread the message and get the traction and the traffic going, so people would know that this is what I do. I'm a mentor. I help people with their credit and help people get funding. That's like my number one specialty. So if you're joining, comment ready so you can get the link. Like I was just explaining, you can be able to understand the benefits of having good credit and knowing how to leverage it, and also learning a skill that is forever going to help you, because we don't see credit disappearing anytime soon. If anything, it's only going to get more and more centralized. Credit is going to be more of a thing in the future, and a lot of other places will be adopting it. And in America right now, having good credit is definitely something that will help you financially. So definitely want to learn this skill for free that I'm offering. And yeah, just bring a notebook, take some notes, have questions ready, because I'll be open to answering any questions that people might have, regardless of where you are in your credit journey, whether you're someone who's still fixing your credit or you're somebody with great credit and you just have questions about what to do now that you have great credit, how to fill out a business, or how to get personal funding, or what sorts of lenders do I recommend to go for when it comes to like getting personal auto loan, or if you're somebody with an LLC and with great credit and you're ready to go for funding, but you just need a little bit more information and advice and guidance on what to do next. This training is going to offer that service to you as well. So bring notes, ask questions, be inquisitive, be curious, and yeah, that's going to be my goal, to help you get to the next point in your journey. And if I successfully do that, that will make my day. All right. So yeah, just wanted to do this live today. Wanted to keep it short. The babies are sleeping. Every time I do this, my babies will probably be sleeping, so my voice won't be as loud and I will not be as animated. But still, you can get some valuable insights and valuable information from what I'm sharing. All right. Hope everyone, wherever you are in the country, around the globe, have a good night, and talk to you soon.